Hello, everybody. If you're watching this, you're probably a member of the English section at the European School, and you may or may not recognise me or know me. My name is Mrs. Heyman, and I'm one of the class teachers of the third year. So I might be your teacher, I might teach your brother or your sister, I might have taught you in the past, or you might not recognise me. But I'm doing this little film for the English section on behalf of a group of teachers who worked together whilst we were at school all together and now while we're at home learning, who worked together to come up with ideas and activities about treating each other kindly and about treating ourselves kindly. So as we're at home rather than at school, the group have wanted to send everybody at school some ideas and activities that they can do at home. So that's what this is all about. Okay. So along with this little film, your families will have received a couple of attachments which will help you do these activities, which I'll show you in just a moment. You don't need to worry, it's not work, you don't have to do anything that you have to think really hard about. They're just activities which should be fun and hopefully help you feel happy, maybe make you think of happy things and happy places where you've been, or they might help you express your emotions. So feel happy about thinking about something happy that you remember, or maybe if you're feeling a bit sad or a bit cross today, or a bit frustrated or angry or bored, then maybe it'll help you talk about that feeling that might not be quite so nice. And sometimes when you talk about a feeling that's not so nice, sometimes it helps you get rid of it and lets you feel happy again afterwards. So that's what this is all about. Okay, so I think I need to show you what the activities are, and then if you'd like to, you can try them. And if everything goes well, then we might find another time where we can share some more activities with you. Okay, so the first one looks a bit like this on a piece of paper as such. Okay, it's got Italian instructions, but I'm going to explain to you in English what you might do with it. Okay, and the idea is in each of the 6 spaces on the sheet that you would draw a picture about a favourite place of yours, a place where you feel happy. Okay, now it could be that that place is far, far away. It could be that place is quite a long way away, or the place could be very, very close. I know a lot of you are lucky enough to be very well travelled and are lucky to have gone to many different places of the world, places in your home countries, places in Italy. Very, very lucky. I've brought my little jigsaw globe with me to remind me about some of the places that I've been to. But also some of your most special places could be very close by. They could be in your house, in your garden, could be very close by in your village, in your town. They don't have to be such a long way away. Okay, so that would be the first thing to do. Think of 6 of your favourite places, and if you've got lots and lots, you'll just have to choose your 6 favourite ones and see if you can draw a nice picture in each of the boxes to represent those places. Okay, then the idea would be that you could cut out the little 2 people here. One of them is meant to represent you, and one of them is meant to represent a friend. And you could cut them out, maybe stick them on the back of a piece of cardboard to make it hard and solid. And then you can take them on a pretend trip to your favourite places and tell them all about them and why they're so special to you. And as you talk about them, it will probably make you feel very, very happy inside because it will bring back some lovely memories. Okay, you could write your name on the person that's meant to represent you, maybe on the back. And you could write the name of the friend or the person that you would like to take on this little trip when you show them your imaginary places. Okay, well, not your real places that you're taking them to in your imagination. That's a better way of explaining it. Yeah, so if it were me, what would I do? Favourite places. I have so many. I think one of them would have to be my kitchen, because it's a place that normally I feel really happy in my kitchen. I like baking and I can concentrate on doing something that I know is, especially if I make a cake, something that's going to make me and other people happy, and then I forget about all the other stuff that I'm doing. And that's a place where I'm normally happy, in my kitchen. So I draw my kitchen in one. I think I'd have to draw a picture of the beach close to where I grew up. I grew up in a place called Gosport on the south coast of England, and the beach that was very close to my house called Stokes Bay. It's a stony beach, and the beach is normally covered with seagulls, and there's a beautiful view across the sea over to the Isle of Wight. So I think I would draw that beach for sure. There are so many different beaches. I love being at the beach, but that's probably my special one. Where else? Maybe the path behind my house in the woods. I've not been up there for a while because I have to stay in, but I know because it's springtime that path has got beautiful yellow little flowers growing by the side of the path, and also some beautiful purple ones. So I might draw that path with the yellow primroses and the purple violets growing either side of the path, because that's a place that always makes me happy, even though I can't go there right now, but just thinking about it makes me feel happy. So anyway, I could go on and on and on, and it's nice to see if you can add a little bit of colour to those places as well. I'm already feeling happy thinking about those beautiful places, so I'm sure that will, hope it should work for you as well and make you feel good when you do that activity. Now there is a second activity which looks like this. Okay, and again it's written in Italian, but I'm going to show you what you need to do with this, and I'm sure you can almost guess. So each of the faces on here represent a different emotion, a different feeling. So you can see there's a sad one, there's a surprised one, really angry looking one, happy, confused, frustrated, all different feelings which are shown through the facial expressions on these drawings. Now, if I cut this out all the way around its edge, including cutting around these parts here, what I would end up with is something called a net. It means it's like a flat version of a shape that I can then fold up to make a solid shape. I bet children in year 4 and year 5 are already thinking, I know that would make a cube, a bit like a dice, like a box. Okay, these are the bits where you would either put some glue or some tape to actually tuck those in and fold it all together. You fold along the straight lines and it folds up to make a dice. Okay. If you're not too sure, I'm sure somebody at home will be able to help you do that. And you could do all sorts of things with this dice. You could think, how am I feeling right now? I wonder if I roll the dice, it'll show me the feeling that I'm experiencing right now. So you could use it like that. Maybe you might be feeling a little bit down. Roll the dice and see a happy face, and that might make you feel a little bit happier. It might be that you roll the dice and when you see a face, it reminds you of when you feel like that. And you might want to explain to somebody, I feel like that when I don't feel anybody's listening to me, for instance, or I feel like that when we sit down and read a story together, or I feel like that, confused, because I don't really understand maybe why I'm not going to school at the moment. So it might give you the opportunity to talk with somebody about your feelings. Okay, so there are 2 ideas for you to be going on with if you like to. If you don't like the look of those, you don't have to do them. Okay, and it just remains for me to say that I hope everybody has a good break, and that I'm sure as teachers we're missing you all as much as I'm I'm guessing you might be missing us, but more importantly, missing all your friends at school as well. So this is a moment for us to do something together, to be kind to ourselves, and being kind to ourselves always means that we'll end up being kind to other people as well. So a happy break to everybody, whether you're celebrating Easter or anything else, maybe just celebrating a little bit of relaxing time. Okay? And if all goes well with this, we'll get back to you soon with another one. Okay?